So why are people choosing to move to the state of Utah? On this video, I've come up with 8 reasons why I feel people are making the move. Make sure you tune in to number 8. In my opinion, it's the biggest reason of all. So let's get after it right now. Welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the area. And if this is your first time on my channel, we talk about everything on the state of Utah, eating, sleeping, drinking, playing, whatever there is. You may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification, and you'll receive an alert of every time I release a new video. And we absolutely love helping people find their dream home right here in the state of Utah. So if I can be of any assistance, give me a call. Shoot me a text, send me an email. 7 days a week, we got your back when moving to the U state. As we get started, let me tell you about a friend of mine who moved from the state of California to Utah. In order to afford a home there in his home state, he used to drive 1.5 hours each way to work. Now, if there was road construction or an accident, it was easily a 2-hour commute. So when you added the drive time plus his work time, he put in 11 to 12-hour days. During the week, he had no real family time. He couldn't help the kids with homework, cook dinner, parent-teacher conference, or even ride a bike with his kids. Week after week, it was the same grind, day after day. He decided to make a move to Utah. Now he lives approximately 15 minutes from work, and he has time to do just about everything with his kids. They go ride their mountain bikes. They have dinner together, parent-teacher conference. He even jokes with me, calls me on the phone, or sends me a text message from time to time and says, "Mike, let's go get some brewskis at 5:30. So this story leads to number 1 on my list, a work-life balance. You don't have to live too far away from work to enjoy the ideal work-life balance here in the state of Utah. For example, let's say you decide to live in St. George, Utah area, the southern part of the state. About 10 to 25 minutes, and you can cover most of that city. Maybe you choose Provo-Orem area. 10 to 15 minutes, and you can get across town, whether you're going north, south, east, or west. In Salt Lake City, about 10 minutes covers most of Salt Lake City. Now, Salt Lake County, which is a larger area, which encompasses cities like Salt Lake City, Draper, West Jordan, West Valley, many more cities. In about 10 to 30 minutes, you can get to downtown Salt Lake City. So if you are working in the downtown area, you can get there in a reasonable amount of time. Maybe you decide to move up to the Ogden, Utah area. About 10 to 15 minutes gets you just about all around the area. So in Utah, you can enjoy a great work-life balance. Number 2 on the list, the great outdoors. This state has about every outdoor activity that you can think of. Let me dive into some of those options. Biking, hiking, camping, fishing, skiing, snowboarding, tubing, hunting, rock climbing, boating, UTV, ATV riding, rafting, wakeboarding, kayaking, snowmobiling. And I'm sure I have left some off of the list. Number 3, easy access. We have walkable cities in Utah. Cities like Salt Lake City, Ogden, Provo. These particular cities, you can work, you can enjoy entertainment, and you can shop all in a walkable area. We also have great freeway access. I-15 is the main freeway. It's a freeway that goes from north to south or south to north. It covers the entire state. If you live in St. George, Cedar City, or anywhere from Provo up to Ogden, Utah area, you have about a 10 to 20 minute drive to access the freeway. The I-15 freeway, it seems to split some cities, so you live on either the east side or the west side of the freeway. I know people from California, they're used to many freeways. The 101, the 5, the 205, and many more. We mostly have just one freeway, I-15. Now, we do have I-215, which is a smaller freeway, and we have I-84, but our largest and most used freeway is I-15. So when someone in Utah refers to the freeway, they're referring to I-15. We also have stores and shops that you're probably familiar with. Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, we have 4 of those. Trader Joe's, we have 3 of those. We also have one of my favorite locations, In-N-Out Burger. There are numerous locations throughout the state. You also have easy access to some great areas outside of the state of Utah, like Las Vegas, Yellowstone National Park, Denver, Colorado, Montana, Island Park, Idaho. This is a vacation spot. There are people from Utah that own cabins in Island Park. I have personally ridden UTV and snowmobile in that area. I've also golfed in that area. It's a great recreational area. Coming in number 4 on the list, taxes. State of Utah does have an income tax. It's a flat tax across the board, 4.95%. Now that is due to go a little bit lower. The state legislature just met and there was a bill in there and it passed both sides of the House. It now goes to the governor for his signature, and I'm not too sure if he has signed that bill yet, but if he does, it will drop a little bit. Sales tax. The average would be 7.25%. It can vary by county, just a little bit, maybe 7.2, 7.15, 7.3. The county does have a little bit of leeway in the sales tax amount. When it comes to groceries, you go to the store, milk, bread, eggs, candy, 3% sales tax on those items. This is a very hot topic. Just about every year when the state legislature session meets, there is usually a bill to eliminate the sales tax on groceries. Has not passed yet, but I'm sure it'll probably come up again next year. Coming to number 5 on my list, the weather. We have a true 4 seasons. I know some people, they would like to have 70 to 80 degrees year round. Well, I've found many people who come from areas like Southern California with that particular weather that are looking forward to a true 4 seasons. I love the 4 seasons. Right now, it's springtime. I can golf and ski on the same day. Got a couple friends of mine. We try to plan one day a year where we ski and golf on the exact same day. There's not many days that you get that opportunity, but when we do, we have a blast. Coming in at number 6 on the list, schools. So the school system in Utah, it ranks very well. And we have some fantastic colleges also. Utah is known as a family-oriented state. So the parents here are very involved in the school system. So are the lawmakers. Most of the lawmakers have families themselves. Between the lawmakers and the parents, they want to keep the schools great. And when there is room for improvement, they like to see it done. I find that most parents that I know, they are very involved in the school system. Coming in at number 7 on the list, Utah is a safe place to live. When you look at the crime data, Utah always ranks lower than the national average in many categories, pretty much every category. Personally, I rarely lock my car. I go to showing appointments all the time, different neighborhoods. I leave my car outside, unlocked, never had a problem. At home, very similar, especially during the summer months. We're in and out of the house so much, we rarely lock the doors. Now, when nighttime does come, we do go around and lock all the doors, make sure they're all bolted, the windows are shut, etc., etc. So when you combine the safety, the schools, the weather, and the great outdoors, what a great combo. Coming in at number 8 on the list, conservative values. Lately, it seems to be the number 1 reason people are choosing Utah. And I've said it before, people are leaving blue states for red states. States like California, Washington, Oregon, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, and many more. Is this a temporary situation or permanent? Only time will tell. I don't think any of us can predict the future, but this state has less government control compared to many others. Do we have perfectly elected officials? No, not by any means. But we do enjoy conservative America, and we're very big on protecting our rights, and we're very big on less Big Brother control. There are people who live right next to Disneyland. Great place to vacation. The beaches. and also areas that have an abundance of pro sports. And they're leaving those areas to come to Utah's conservative values. How about a little bit of information about our current governor? His name is Governor Cox. He grew up in small town Utah, a city called Fairview, Utah. It's in the central eastern part of the state. Very small town, small population, probably about 1,000 to 1,500 residents. He actually grew up on a farm. Blue collar values, blue collar workers, and he also lived next to some of the great national parks. And while he grew up, he got to enjoy some of Utah's great recreational activities. And in my opinion, he's a man that knows firsthand what conservative values really mean. So in conclusion, that's some of the reasons why people are moving to the state of Utah. If you have any questions, by all means, reach out to me. Glad to answer anything that I can. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Until the next video, take care and stay safe.